All right, I'm on hole number 9 of the Ventura Open. I'm in my 99 accounts. Playing with my T4 clubs, just trying to get it done. And hole number 8 and hole number 9, if you've got lower developed stuff, these are the most challenging holes. The rest of them, you can literally lay up, put yourself in a position, get on the green, get your minimum score, and move on. You got good chances on 5 or 6 holes, even if you got lower developed stuff. But these last 2 holes, if you have lower developed stuff, you cannot afford to end up in the rough because you don't have a Nirvana. You don't have some of these big clubs to get you out of trouble with the raw distance that they have. So, in my upper developed account, what I'm doing on this hole is I'm going to go over the trees, trying to catch the area in here, trying to bridge the gap completely and try and roll myself somewhere into this area. There's a spot out here that you can get where you're in between the trees, and I'm going to bring in my upper developed account of Grim Reaper so that I can try and I'm actually going to do, if I can end up out in this area, my shot to the green is going to be a dunk. And that's my shot for Albie is going to be a dunk. But the deal is with my upper developed account, if I get caught out anywhere in here, or if I miss the angle and I get caught up over here, which is very common, where you're in this area, but you look to the left and you got about 1 billion miles of fairway, it's not that big of a deal because from these areas, if you have a Nirvana, you can go up through the gap and get on and recover, get your eagle and move the heck on. But with lower developed stuff, you can't do that. And so if you get caught up in this rough down here and the best that you have in your bag is a machete or one of those lower developed clubs, lower level clubs, you are screwed. So that changes my options. So with my lower developed account, I'm going to have to lay up out into this area and go out it the traditional way, which is what I do in one-on-one. But the second shot is not my favorite shot in the world. I'm going to do just the traditional shot. And partially it's not because of the clubs that I have in this account. So normally like this would be sniper 100% of the way. But the problem with my sniper is that I only have a level 4 sniper. So it has no power, so it's 160. When it starts getting up, if you got an upper developed sniper, it's at 170. So that 10-yard change is huge. Plus it's got topspin. And so here I'm 10 yards short and I only have 3.5 topspin. So that's not the great club. The Viper can get me up there and get it done, and it gives me a little more accuracy than my Horizon. Hammerhead could get it done. And that little bit of topspin might come in handy. I'm going to use my Hammerhead. I prefer to take this shot with a QB as opposed to an extra mile. I'm going to bring a Kingmaker. An extra mile does work good. Let's see what my rock has for raw distance. Quarterback is a better choice. Let's make sure I've got both those bags set up. If I don't like the look as far as like distance wise with my QB, I can switch. It's one of those 2 bags. I'm going to start off with that one and a Kingmaker. All right, let's open up that pin chest. Let's get it rolling. Let's see if we can get 30 commons. There's 10, 20. 20 commons. With this account, this is an eagle hole. My goal here is to just go up here and get eagle and move on. Maybe 3 rings off that transitional surface. Let's see how much that puts me. Put all the top spin on it. Like, where does that put me as far as length? I'm going to pull back just a little. Be 3 rings off. 3.6. Right back to the red line. Max curl. I catch it perfect. Caught it perfect. Let's see if we can make the bend around the turn and not overshoot it. Excellent. I did leave a little distance there, so I could push it back up to the red line. It does have enough distance on it. That'll make this next shot a little more difficult being back where I'm at, but I'm in pretty good shape. It's going to put my red line up here by these trees. So the whole goal here is from this angle, it is super tough to try and get aggressive to the hole. So the whole deal is get up there, get my eagle, and get the hell away from this hole. And with upper developed stuff, there's a lane that goes through these trees right here. You can catch this area with the wind that we have. It's going to push it forward, so the first arc is going to be bigger, and it'll clear those trees. If you bring a big ball, a 3 or a 4 power ball, and you're going to need 3 side spin if you're going to try and do that jump down there. Well, you'll need 2, depending on how much topspin you put on. You won't be able to access the 3, so you're going to need at least 2. There is a ball, the World Cup ball. It's a 2 wind, 3 side spin, 3 power ball that was made specifically for this hole. Okay, it's 2.5, it's 1.7 per ring, so that leaves me, that's about a ring and a half. I'm going to put some curl on it to bring it back over to the green. And I hit it great on the inside. Let's see if that has enough to get me just up there. That's good. That's all I want. I just need to limp up there. I would have preferred to be on the fringe as opposed to having a putt. I was hoping that it would roll off the back of the green, and there's a little bit of a backboard. And so when it rolls on the trajectory that it was on, it'll actually roll up on the back of the green and then roll back down towards the cup. That was kind of what I was hoping was going to happen, but that's not what happened. Right, my opponent put themselves in a spot. It is so tough to try and make a shot from over here to get in because of the drop on the green because of that sand trap. Isn't it perfect? See if that'll go in the cup. Woo! That's awesome. Jeez. For those of you that have watched my videos for a long time, I'm not the best putter in the game. And so I don't like taking putts like that. That's not my forte. There's a lot of things I can help you guys with, but teaching you how to be a better putter is not one of them. Maybe I'll have to conference call my buddy Dez one of these days and have him explain to us how to be a better putter. Now, there is no way I would ever set up a shot that's that close. In this particular circumstance, I would actually, if that tree wasn't in the way, I would try a dunk. They have nothing to lose. I can tell you that this shot that they're trying right here is so low percentage that it's not even funny. It's super hard to get onto the green right there because of that sand trap and the hill and the way that the terrain is on the actual green itself. It's super hard to get this shot down. You have a better shot of dunking it. And I know that might sound strange, but you have a better shot of dunking it than you do of making a shot like that. That's why you need to practice dunks all the time when you're playing with your friends and you're out there on shootouts that you really know how to play. All right, that was the qualifying round for the Ventura Open. Just looking at the holes here, going through them, we have a great opportunity on hole number 1 of picking a shot up. We have the the hole number 2, par 3, we have a great opportunity of picking that one up. We have a great opportunity for Albie on hole number 3. Hole number 4. In my upper developed account, I think maybe with that rough bump that's on there, we might have a pretty good opportunity of making a hole in one there. Hole number 5. I don't see that as being a super big. I mean, you can get an Albie on it, but it's not a high percentage Albie. Hole number 6, that par 4 right there. That's we definitely have an opportunity on that hole. Hole number 7, we have a shot on that hole. And then hole number 8 and number 9. Hole number 8 does afford an opportunity to get an eagle. It's not the eagle's out of the realm of possibilities. But hole number 9, there's going to be some Albies that are made this week. But there's going to be, if you look at the math, there's going to be a huge percentage of people that fail on hole number 9 and end up with a birdie. And there's going to be just a handful of people that end up with an Albie. So it's super important that you keep your eagle safe when you're playing hole number 9. All right, minus 13, not a bad tiebreaker going in. Shot the minimum score, was able to pick up 1 shot on hole number 6. So coming into it with a minus 13, not bad. All right, that was the Monday qualifying round in the Ventura Open in my 99 account. Thanks for watching.